this is our Portside chat. We will be talking to our API expert, Mark Grimes. Don't worry, we won't be wearing sunglasses or swimming shorts, but we will be expanding on APIs that are out there and what we are working on as well. So first question for yourself, Mark. APIs in banking is a relatively new concept. And in addition to the payer and the VRP, which we've just discussed, what other solutions do you feel that could be relevant to the clients in this charity and non-for-profit sectors?
Thanks, Lee, and a good question. So surprisingly, APIs aren't new. They've been around probably since the 1940s is when they first originated. However, the utilisation of them in the banking industry is relatively new, and the development of solutions by the banks for customers to use directly even more so. Based on previous discussions with customers in this sector, there are two solutions that I think are probably most relevant to this audience, and you did actually touch on both of them previously. First one is our Accounts and Transactions API. And this delivers access to statement information in a real-time environment, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and 365 days a year. It's actually an automated process, and because of that, the API data can be accessed or called out of hours and fed directly into the customer's finance systems, where reconciliation can occur without any human intervention. As a result of this, the staff only need to deal with exception items at the beginning of the day, rather than wait for the download and reconciliation process to occur. This leaves the staff with the remainder of the day to focus on high-value tasks that are less manual or repetitive. And in addition, the lack of human intervention means that the risk of manual errors and data duplication is greatly reduced. Whilst I've mentioned that APIs can be downloaded during the night, it's not just restricted to that. They can be accessed or called day or night, and as frequent as the business requirement is there. So, for example, if a client's done the download of the API overnight, they've done their reconciliation, but then during the day, they want to check for incoming funds, such as repayment of money market deposits or return of funds from wealth managers, they can make that call via this Accounts and Transaction API, and that will update their account information. Just to give a sort of example of time savings that this can bring, one customer that's actually using the solution informed us that 2 full-time staff have actually been redeployed within the business as a result of the time saved from using the API solution and their reconciliation system. The second solution that, again, you previously mentioned is the Confirmation of Payee, or the COP API. This undertakes confirmation checks of payee details in the real time, again, 24/7 and 365 days a year. It's an automated solution, and it can be integrated into customer systems outside of the payment journey, unlike the standard Confirmation of Payee system, where checks are made as part of that payment process, i.e. via Bankline. Bulk files of account information can be uploaded or imported into the system for check-in and delivering individual responses, identifying specific close or no match records. This delivers a more efficient payment journey, as those close or no match checks can be dealt with outside of the payment journey rather than during it, and potentially disrupting payment runs. Again, there are more payment types available in the COP API than the standard, as in addition to CHAPS and faster payments, BACS are also included.
Excellent. No, thank you very much, Mark. Another question that I have is that I'm aware that there are so many API solutions that are being developed, but what other ones that we haven't quite spoken about would benefit this audience as well?
Great, okay, thank you. So I would say the probably most relevant one would be our balance reporting API. This is a solution that works similar to the accounts and transactions API, and it can be used either in conjunction with it or on a standalone basis. And rather than customers calling the information or the API to retrieve that transaction information, the balance reporting solution will deliver automatic notifications every 15 minutes whenever there's been a change in the account balance. So that really, rather than have to keep calling the information via the API, if a customer's balance has changed in within a 15-minute time period, it will automatically trigger a notification to the client to tell them that that actual balance has changed in the details of the transaction. This solution will be shortly launched, and we will run in a 6-month pilot with a view to going live in Q1 2024. Another solution that we are developing is our bulk payments, and this solution will provide customers, those that are probably not subscribed to BACS, the ability to submit multiple payments, such as payroll or supplier payments via API. And because the faster payments work on the faster payments rail works on the APIs, that will be the type of payments that will be sent. And finally, very, very briefly, we have a solution that we're developing called Scan Data. And this is a service that delivers enhanced data to the customers via API. For example, in addition to the standard information, remitter's sort code and account number can be provided, and this can be used to validate source of funds. And I understand that the Charities Commission have a Know Your Donor requirements, so this is something that could actually be used to potentially meet those requirements. They're the three that I really wanted to cover, and I would say just to keep up to date of the developing APIs, and if you need any further information, visit our website, bankofapis.com.
Thank you very much, Mark. Also, as well, that Bank of API link is in this presentation as well. So if you guys want to have a look at that, you can do. I will hand over to Hugh to go through the summary of today's presentation. Over to you.
Hi, everybody. Just final slide here, and then we have some questions already coming. So we'll go through those. First of all, cash still matters. It's still the number 2 payment type, and there's a long tail for it, but it's not as popular. People are using mobile phones. Donors want choice, and in fact are demanding it. And there's a lot of innovation out there at the moment. Overall, we are piloting gift aid journeys as well into Pay It. I think variable recurring payments were possibly a new area, and the money is changing overall. So we don't quite know where we're going. So we need to join the debates and work together on this. I think another couple of points included the importance of slowing down for security at the same time as everything is speeding up. How do we do that? How do we prompt people and help people to make sure things are covered? Just to finish up, we've sort of come to the end now. Just quickly, obviously a big thank you from me to Lee, Tammy, Danny, Mark, and Alex, and just a final word that please ask more questions if you want to go direct to anyone here or to your relationship manager. We are very much in this space. Things are changing, and we are seeking to look further ahead and do more over time. But we don't want to bombard you with everything that's happening. We try and do that in a way that's relevant to you. So if there are specific issues or problems that you want solved, or you want to hear more about any of these items, please sort of go through to your relationship manager, and their cash management experts will be able to help you. So a big thank you. I'll hand back to David and the facilitator here. Thank you.